Big up to all those in YouTube land. Morecambe hold 5 at the bridge, but the next one counts. It's Bournemouth at home, and our top 4 hopes are on the line. Let's get into this. Hello to all those in YouTube land. I hope you're enjoying your Monday. I'm certainly bloody not. It's a Monday. Big up JPT. How are you, my brother?
Tired, man. Work was crazy. Just got off of work, but here to find the one piece of happiness on my Mondays, other than Monday Night Raw. But other than
Business
that,
is about to pick up.
that's just yep, exactly. What's special business, man. But yeah, no, everything's all good. Still happy about the game in a way, but uh, I think there's something to talk about, especially going into the Bournemouth game. But yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm alright, brother. I'm just more worried about tomorrow, to be honest. Like, as I
Mm,
said, because we all expected to beat Morecambe, and I even said to you during the watch along the other day, you could tell because we don't normally create. We have shots and stuff, but we don't normally create clear cut chances. And the way Morecambe were just letting us get shot after shot and shot off, it was just like, only a matter of time before they capitulate, and they did. In the second half, we battered them, to be honest. So, but are we? Do you have your thoughts changed from Saturday? Excuse me. Do you still think Jao Felix was running the match? Or are you still thinking Tostin now?
Looking at the stats with Tosin, man, yeah, he was just, I think, yeah, he was our best defender that day, and
Best
I would
player,
say,
full stop. I'd
yeah,
say.
yeah, because he providing two of the goals and doing what our attack is scared to do, which is take shots from distance, hoping it takes a deflection and finding a goal. I'll take that goal any day, and that's what he did. And without that first deflection for the first goal of the game, which I'll admit a bit embarrassing that it took that long to make against a team that's fighting to be relegated to the National League. But you know what? Could be worse. Look at Spurs. They didn't get their goal until extra time, and that's
And the
barely.
wait, and Tamworth defenders were rouletting the attacking Tottenham players. By the way, rouletting them proper like Zidane style, going around them. It was quite funny.
Yep.
I
I
tried.
mean,
I tried to post it on my YouTube shorts, but they cancelled it.
dang. I mean, that's fun. There's ways around it. I mean, Tamworth, I wouldn't be surprised. They're the ones were fixing the goals. They're the ones that should be scoring them. I mean, that was interesting to see that they were fixing their own nets. Players sitting on each other's shoulders just to get this job done. Um, Bit of humbleness, I guess. Humbleness is the word of the weekend at seeing some
I think
results.
I do think getting pummeled in 3-0 in the end. Though I think the extra time was a bit harsh to them, just a little bit.
Yeah, knowing that they could have won 1-0, but it was just they didn't have many shots on target. I think they had one big one at the end. But just I forgot who even the goalie was. Was it Kimski again?
I think
Kimki?
so.
Might be Spurs' new number one until what's his name, Vicario comes back. Forster might be done over there. But
Well,
yeah, I mean,
Vicario has been a huge miss for Spurs.
yep, yep. Arguably one of the best piece of their defense. Because when a
Yeah,
guy comes up as sweeper keeper, he makes a difference, and you can tell that team needs help in the back. But I mean, that's Spurs. We're here to talk about Chelsea. Um, but yeah, I mean, just surprisingly enough that took that long for us to score. We had to bring in our first team players to secure the win, and luckily they did it in you know as so 5-0. And more importantly, no injuries. Lavia and James subbed off at halftime.
mm-hmm.
See if they can make an appearance tomorrow. But are they going to be starting? Is the question.
Well, hang on. Before we get into that, just a bit of housework. Big up Leroy of the Fight Week Show. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscriptions to the Fight Week Show. If you don't know, get to know about the Fight Week Show.
Hmm.
Big up to you, Leroy. Hope you're doing good. Big up chat, says JPT. Ow!
Big
Sup,
up,
my
Crane.
blues twos. Big up DJ Crane in the building. And Bargav says, Happy Monday. Oh, come on, Bargav. No Mondays are happy, man.
Exactly.
Not unless you're
Exactly.
like, not unless you're a footballer, of course, and you got another 200 grand check coming your way. So you
Well,
know,
what we're doing well, Bargov. And speaking of Leroy, isn't he a Man U fan?
he is a Man United fan.
Oh, so he is. Of course, he's happy. He's loving life right now.
Well, I'm not being funny. I watched that Man United Arsenal game, and even though the first half was completely crap, and it was complete utter crap, the second half, I hate to say this to Arsenal fans, but Man United never looked like they were going to lose.
No, no. Even with the man down.
Nope. Arsenal didn't put any pressure on them. Well, concerted pressure, I believe the expression is, on them at all. And I'm not being funny. Normally, when Arsenal versus Man United and you're playing away at Arsenal and you go down to 10, that used to be, yeah, it's grab your trousers time sort of thing. But not this occasion. But anyway, back to us. Now, we have a mad, 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 mad important game tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. And Bournemouth at home, followed by Wolves at home, is arguably our two cup finals early in the season because we are faltering in the league. What, with no win in 3 or 4?
One win in five, I believe.
One
Yeah.
win in 5. So we're
Mhm.
stuttering, and literally everybody else is ready to leapfrog us.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm not being funny. We need to be ready. We need to be ready because obviously, unless we're going to get reinforcements in January, which but I'm not sure. Normally Chelsea would be that kind of club that will spend money on players in January, but at the minute I just don't see it happening because everything's all going to be shifted towards summer, and it's going to be about shifting everybody around. But we had more chances. Sterling played well. Well, to be honest, Sterling is not actually a bad player. It's just wherever he goes right now, he's in the middle of a shit show, and he's always the one to blame for it. Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
By the
Sterling
way,
was fairly decent. It was mostly Kai Havertz and that was shit up front. I mean, the chance I don't know how you missed that. Like, it's just a little flick, and yet 2 yards out from the goal, you still find a way to send it over the bar. Declan Rice as well had a I won't say clear cut chance, but unmarked header. All you got to do is just hit it downwards, and it's going into the goal. But you hit it straight to Bayindir and made a fairly good save. I'll give him that. But Kai Havertz buries that. Game's done. They win 2-1.
hmm And with no Jesus now as well, they're going to have to rely even more heavily on Kai Havertz. I feel sorry for him as well because he's done his ACL again, so that's probably him finished, to
Yeah.
be honest, as a footballer. Because
Yeah.
it's very, very rare that you get two massive ACL injuries and that you come back and you're even remotely half the player you were. It's a shame about Gabriel Jesus because as much as we all knock him and like say that he could do more, he is a decent player on his day, and I'm not being funny. You don't want to see anyone hurt badly, do you? Come on, not really. Like you wouldn't wish that on you because I'm not gonna lie, that'll be one of those ones that affect him later on in life as well. Because it's like his foot's gonna mate. Oof, what can I say, man? But back to us. We have a massively important game tomorrow against Bournemouth, bro. We need to keep winning or start winning again to keep our top 4 hopes alive because we can all agree that Chelsea weren't in the title race, but we're definitely in the top 4 race, and it's a race we need to win because we need to, like in terms of the process or the project, however you want to call it, that was the aim, wasn't it? Champions League
Hmm.
football this year. And and I'm not gonna lie, JPT, how important is it we get Champions League football for next year?
I mean, before the season started, I was happy with Europa because I just like, well, let's get fifth, and it's an improvement. Let's get these guys into a necessary competition because Conference League, man, we just look so out of place in this competition until I would say the later stages when we had to face
Oh shit! It was on his
Fiorentina or
other
something.
leg. Oh, pissed.
So
So,
so he's got no legs neither at this point.
oh wow, he done it in both legs. Oh shit.
He's got to do his name change from Gabriel Jesus to Lieutenant Dan at this point because that man is just Happy New Year's, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah,
She's at the bar in the favelas, just like looking depressed. But I mean, yeah, tough break on the on. I guess break's probably not the right word for this, but yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
just
get dragged
bad
out of
luck.
bed later talking about I should have died with them. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, just terrible luck. I mean, he has been the same since his injury in the World Cup. But if this wasn't a sign to go for a striker, and whether now or in the summer, this what's what else can you do? But I mean, anyways, but yeah,
Well,
going
hang
back
on.
to
It's
the
funny you
question,
mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that because don't Arsenal and Chelsea both not go for a 40 mil Ivan Tony in the summer? And striker is clearly a position we both need.
he was
So,
never going to join though either side because
bro,
even
we didn't
though,
even try.
well, the thing is that because what was his wage demands?
Well, I don't know to be honest, but obviously it's competing against Saudi money, isn't it? So it's going to be a bit
That's the
expensive.
problem. Exactly, because I think he's getting an excess of what is he getting like 400 or 500 a week?
I don't know, but you
Either
can
way.
imagine. You can imagine it's in that sort of price range, though. You can imagine
Hmm.
it's in that sort of price range. But do you think a lack of our finishing is going to cost us against Bournemouth tomorrow?
I
Because
think
that's
it's not even that. It's well, I mean, look, we can get a goal in a game. It's just, my God, can we just stop conceding at the very end? Because we are one of the worst teams when it comes to conceding the last 15, 20 minutes, which it's a continuing problem from since what? Poch. So this hasn't been addressed, it's been improved, and it's never going to improve if we keep looking for kids in defense who are get nervous or switch off at the end. I mean, Gusto is even though he's one of our best or better defenders, especially in fullback, he's guilty of this too. Seen it in the Arsenal game. Kukurea, he'll invert far up and then leaves the back exposed. And good luck with Levi Colwell, who, which I kind of want to talk about too, because there's a lot of talk, and I thought it was a nothing talk, but with Renato Vega looking to leave the club to Dortmund. I don't blame him. Now, I would rather sell Levi Colwell than sell Renato Vega. I'm not saying that one is much better than the other, but at least we can get a pure profit, and then we can have a decent
Big up, big up,
left
big up,
center
big
back.
up,
Big
JPT.
up deals, bro. It's been a minute,
Big
bro. How
up,
you doing
Wolfie.
today?
Been doing good, bro. Been doing good, bro. But
big up, my brother.
big up, Wolfie, bro. How are you, bro?
I'm alright, my guy. Just dropped my mum a birthday present, and hopefully she's cool.
Oh, happy birthday to your mum, bro. Happy birthday to your mum,
Oh,
my bro.
bless you, man. Bless you, my brother. Thank you very much. Big up to you,
My
man.
bro,
Thank you.
my bro. How you been? How you been?
Yeah, man, I'm alright, man. Just working. I'm just glad the cold weather's gone, bruv. By where you were, bruv, last week must have been blitz. It must have been freezing by you. Oh, bro, I can only imagine because what you're in Portsmouth sides, isn't it?
Oh,
Whew, you must have been freezing, my brother. How are you? How are you doing? Deals. Oh, he's gone quiet again.
maybe it's a delay. Maybe it might be a signal connection issue. CR9. So wait, so it's only 250 that he's getting paid in Saudi, or that was his demand at least, Bargav.
Hang on, yeah. Was that for Ivan Tony? Yeah.
If that was his demand, we were never gonna do that. That's Arsenal, type of number. But Saudi was gonna easily put at least 1.5 times that at least, and I think they did. And bro, it's a shame, but it's the money first, and then it goes to like, I want to improve my game. You want to get paid and retire with ease. So I mean, a lot of the Saudi league is looking like that, but it is what it is. Big up Rosie as well. Hope you're doing well.
It's
Um,
just the row, big up. I see all your fans walking out of your game last night as well.
I
Or was it last night?
think it was two
It
days
was.
ago. Was
Was
that the
it?
one
I
versus
thought.
Dundee?
Was it the one? I thought it was. I thought it was last night. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Big up, Row. Hope you're doing good. Because people are a bit on Phil Clement's case at the moment. Keeping it real, Chelsea says hi, Rosie. Says Bargav. Hi, Bargav. How are you? Says Rosie. So you were saying, brother, about Levy Colwell.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, he can go. I mean, but the thing is that, like, I'm not sad that Vega's leaving, but I'm like, why did he get signed? Why are we bringing players to get sold within less than a year? Like, I had hopes for Vega because I think he's a decent left center back. The thing is that we don't use him as that, and of course he's going to get upset that he's playing at left back or even DM, or I think he's even played CM at this point. And Prime did ask a question last week, during the watch along. Who was inverting? And it was Vega. Incorrectly said Gusto or even Cucurella, but no, it was Vega. And of course he's going to get upset that he's not playing his natural position, doing just being a traditional left center back. But he's going to do that in Dortmund, and we're going to see, I think, a repeat of Ian Matson type of, the one that got away. Why did we sell him? Now we're looking
Mm,
to buy
big
him
up
back
misses.
for 3 times the price.
Well, the thing is, we're kind of doing that already in Guy, aren't we?
Yep, yeah. Because
What?
what did we sell him for like 20 mil,
18
18, and now we're looking to spend 40 for
or,
him, and
or
and that's
60.
even. Well, if it's 60 and the 20%
Yeah, big up
sell
misses.
on, so that's what, 12 mil less, 48. So yeah, no, it's no need, but I mean, I would think that it's still an upgrade for at our left center back position, and then we are going to lose Chalaba to Crystal Palace in part of this deal. And now we're
Mm,
looking at, yeah, like I said, so I'm not too confident in the sporting directors when it comes to signing defenders, especially center backs, because Badiashile, injury prone and also not that great. Desasi, total shit. Tosin,
thank you, Rosie.
pure profit. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mrs. R. Um, Levi is not ready.
No, he's
And
not.
then Fofana's injury prone. At this point, we might have to just make a makeshift center back pairing with like not even Chala. Wow.
Bad as
Josh.
shit. But no, what about but when they're both fit? Because he likes three at the back.
Then I won't see why not with Badiashile, but
Well, have back. We're tossing in the middle, Badashilian on the left, and Pongi on the right.
I guess. But then what was who's who's the other fullback? Is that Cucurella?
What on the left?
Yeah, inverting. But then again, that's not even a great back line.
Not really, because I forgot. Because one of them always inverts, doesn't they? Because it's either Diassi on the right or Cucurella on the left. God. Well, hang on a minute, because it could be Reece James that plays tomorrow. Actually,
But even then, Maresca's even confirmed that he doesn't like his fullbacks running up and down or bombing up and down. So the whole overlap that what Reece James is great at doing, there's no point of it's not going to be utilized. He's either going to be playing at left back or an inverting right back, just going into the 10. Why are we wasting the supposedly the world's best right back when healthy?
big up, JK.
Yeah, JK, please join when you can. Um, so yeah, it seems Enzo's too set in his system and his strategy that doesn't want to adjust when needed. We're
Well,
gonna go the same game plan with all 19 clubs.
it's funny you mentioned about game plan because I don't know about you, but a couple of players that played against Morecambe the other day. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the opposition, but I think three players deserve special mention. I think Tossin played extremely well. I
Mm-hmm.
think Jao Felix played extremely well, and I think Tyreek George played extremely well.
2 assists.
He got 2 assists, and he was pretty good to be honest. And actually, come to think of it, and we were talking about, you just mentioned him. Vega played quite well too.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get me wrong. Is it? I don't know. Is it this mentality? He likes two teams too much, and he's just not afraid to jumble them up because this is my A side, this is my B side. I'm going to use A side for this and B side for that, and that's just the mentality he's got. Or do you think that now, because of their performances, that Tosin and Jao Felix, and even arguably Vega and Tyrese George, they all deserve mention for a start tomorrow? Because I'm not being funny, Tyrese George on the left looked as comfortable as Jadon Sancho has been.
Yeah, I think it's probably just the effectiveness or the was it effectiveness the right word? Well, just because I'm looking at how Sancho how he did versus Bournemouth last time around, and You know, he was a big difference maker there. Tyreek, he might do so as well. The thing is just, is he ready for it? Because you know it is night and day versus the likes of Morecambe versus Bournemouth, who haven't lost a game since November. Was it November 23rd versus Brighton? You know, they're flying high. Yes, they're going to be without Evan Nielsen. I think they're without Unal as well, and Kepa can't play tomorrow.
Yeah,
So yeah. Hmm.
well, I don't know about it. I was just about to say, how much of a challenge do you think they are going to be tomorrow? Because I'm not being funny. Our record against teams like that or teams in the top 10 isn't great. So, how do you think that's going to pan out tomorrow?
Well, we better have at least a two-goal lead before the 70th minute mark because Bournemouth will get a goal against us. We were lucky to keep them at a clean sheet at their stadium, and that's only because Sanchez made a penalty save um, to keep us in the game. But yeah, I think they're flying high right now and could make us drop more points, and hopefully we can end this four-game winless streak and get a win at the bridge again because we need it going into the Wolves game and then going to host City. No, we're gonna go travel to the Etihad.
Yeah, they've
And
already beaten us at home. So,
yeah,
yeah,
I
we're
forgot
going to go. Oh, arguably when they've started to hit form again as well, by the way.
exactly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's gone from the best time to play them to the worst time. And you mentioned okay, Colwell. You mentioned him a minute ago, right?
Hmm.
Does he start this game?
He might not have a choice. Vega's not gonna start because it was a clear sign since he's played the full 90, I believe.
Well, bro, that was on Saturday, bro. It's a Tuesday game. That's only 3 days recovery. You should be alright to play that game.
But
But
also too, he's set to leave or expected to leave. That's why I don't even think an appearance
bro,
from
he's only
Manchukuo
been
is
with
gonna
us
happen.
6 months, and he's expected. That's mad.
So I'm saying, why did we buy these players for a quick flip? Bought them for 10 mil to some for 20?
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
It's not
That's
sustainable. You
because
know, yeah.
because one thing, yeah, this is what I want to get into as well. We know that our attack can be really lethal on its day, but we know on its day at the moment our defense is bang average, man.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
like we got a top four attack, but a top 10 defense. Does that make sense?
And I would say that's even generous for our defense because in that top 10 defense turns into bottom 10 defense in the last 15.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I'm just if we do sell the likes of Disasi and Vega since he's one that's set to leave, and even Chilwell set to leave. Can we finally get a center back that is a veteran, experienced, and can actually lead the line or lead the back line?
Well,
And
like you,
I know that was it Koulibaly was supposed to be that, but oh my God, we bought him way too late past his prime.
well, the thing is, yeah, exactly. We bought him when he was like 31, 32, and to be honest, couldn't really adapt to the pace of the Premier League. But the thing is, it's funny how we bought a guy who was older than him and adapted quite well and slotted in, and we still missed him to this very day. Big up for Thiago Silva, by the way,
Yeah, that's a
because we
big miss.
never actually replaced him. And that's the thing that really hurts us because when it comes down to our defensive frailties, and we got the best right back in the world that never plays, and when he does play, he's not going to be a right back. He's going to be an inverted number 10. We've still got the 80 million man or the 70 million man from Leicester in Wesley Fofana, who I do admit, when he was fit, was playing okay. Like you can track our problems to him in the sense of when he got injured is when it really started to like go bad for us because we just lost whatever experience we did have there. Tosin can ease that a bit, I think, in terms of those two big misses, because he's a bit more experienced than the others. Like, I think Tosin's 25, 26. He's definitely more experienced with Colwell. And the problem with Colwell, I'm starting to see that this guy just makes too many mistakes. He lunges in when he shouldn't, or like he's just not got that discipline as a defender yet. You know what I mean? He's still a bit erratic. And Kukurea is a good technical player. We all know that as a left-sided player. But I think if they're going to fix anything this January, man, they just need to fix the defense. Get us in another good centre back, and if we need to, bring Trevor Chalobah back off. I know Prime will hate me for saying that, but bring in a good centre back. Bring in more backups. Like, you know what I mean? Like, mate, Trevor Chalobah can't be any worse than what Diassi is. And we need someone to cover for Fofana, but Diassi's got a goal, bruv. Not good enough. Colwell, as I said, mistake prone. Prime hates everybody. Oh, well, the thing is, I love Prime. That's when I asked him last week about when he said about 10 games in. And when I said about 20 games in, have you actually seen any direct improvement? So, like, Prime, well, give Prime his due. He's not wrong about everything. You know what I mean? Like, Prime's definitely, he's got his flowers when he needs them. I'll tell you that. So, you know, I mean, that's why he's my boy, and that's why he comes on this very podcast. So, but yeah, bro, I don't see us, because I'm not being funny. Wolves, I've kind of come back to life.
Yep.
Bournemouth, Bournemouth are doing all right. I don't see how we keep clean sheets against these guys, bro.
Well, it's not like we did it versus Wolves, anyways. I mean, I know that it was at the Molineux, but that's Cunha's going to get a goal against us, whether we like it or not. And then Bournemouth, I think Semenyo's going to get one, even without Evan Nielsen. And I think they're missing. Oh no, they're getting was it Ryan Fraser back? I mean, it's a big.
Who has that habit of scoring against us, by the way, Ryan Fraser.
So it's we better be on our A game. Everyone be fully focused when it comes to the last bit of the end to make sure that the back line is disciplined.
Which we're not good at.
Exactly. And then make sure that we can have Lavia Caicedo still in the game at that time, to have Lavia do the John Obi Mikel rule and just see out the game. So I think that he might be coming off the bench. And same with Reece James. I wouldn't mind Reece James coming off the bench for the last 20, 25 minutes if Maresca makes a substitution before then or by then, because don't want to see another 80th minute substitution. I know he did all the substitutions at halftime. It's Morecambe, and and also too that, again, substituting in a game where we should be up by 2 or 3 at that point and put on the kids. I only think there was one academy player in our bench that day. So yeah, probably just James Lavia coming off the bench to see out the game. No,
not start them second half, Jobby. Bring them on for the second 45.
Yep, have Gusso start, have Enzo and Caicedo partnership again. Cucurella as the left back. Would love to see Vega as the left center back, but that's not going to happen. So Colwell, and I would imagine it would be Tosin again, even though I think Tosin played the full.
Hang on. Why are you so convinced you're not going to see Vega?
Well, like I said, he's set to leave, and he's like I said, he played the full game, and this is going to see Colwell play start in this game. Big up Stepsy as well, doing good, bro. How are you doing?
Big up, brother Stepsy. Hope you're doing good, my guy. I'm all right, thank you very much. Like I just said, it's Mumsy's birthday, so doing my good son thing, trying to get through the day like every other human being. But I hate to keep on bringing this up, but I've got to do this. But what can we do in-house to try, with what we've got, to try and solidify this defence as it is? Because I'm not being funny. Pongy looked good when we played him at right centre-back the other day. So there's no reason why we can't bring him in. What, could put Tosin as the middle centre back and Levi Caldwell's the left centre back and let Cucurella invert?
So go into like a back five, inverting to with Kukurea inverting to DM
Mm.
could work. But then again, it might as well be Caicedo as right back. But the thing is that means Lavia would have to start. And if we start Gusto, get ready to see him be another number 10.
Invert 10, yeah. Bro, why does he
Doesn't
play
make
him there?
sense. And he's better just overlapping on the wing. But no, that's not Maresca's style. He doesn't want to do that. Except he's fine with Cucurella doing it, but not with Gusto. Doesn't make any sense.
Wait, and you know what makes me laugh is I think when you actually look at it, though, Gusto is probably less suited to go inside than what Cucurella is.
Right. Because we've seen this guy. You will forget that he was like, was it the Shamrock game that he was scoring a goal like a forward?
And the funny thing is, we all got excited about this guy last season when we see him flying out on the right, just like how Reece James was doing. But because he does hug the touchline quite well, and he can like clip off good passes. To be honest, he's good when you get him into that outside the box on the right. You know, just trying to get into it. Or he's good in that position, as is Reece James, by the way, I might add. But when he's fit, because that's the one thing about a lot of people forget as well. Reece James actually does contribute quite a lot of goals because he likes to get into the enemy box or opposition box and get shots off. I'll never forget that Champions League one against Ajax, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh,
when he got his first one, the 4-4. Do you remember that? That was mad.
I mean, so he got an assist for Tosin, but yeah, no, that's the thing. I think if we see him invert,
yes, I did. Steps. It's my mumsies. Sorry.
Oh yeah. No, he's just gonna be inverting into the double pivot, having Enzo go forward. So it's not even using to the best of his. They're saying that we have these players, we're not utilizing them right.
Explain. What? In what way do you mean not utilizing? Who are you referring to directly?
James, Gusto. I would even say Sanchez with playing from the back. Bullshit. Any other team, he would be a good goalkeeper. It's just having the ball at his feet. I swear it's like having Mendy again. And I think Prime was even saying like don't compare him to Mendy. He's a Champions League winner. I get it, but when the ball was at his feet, the man looked scared and clueless. Same. I mean, and then look at Kepa too. Kepa's doing great in Bournemouth.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with Kepa, you know. I think Kepa, when you actually considering he's actually won trophies with us, he's won the Champions League, he's won the Europa League. Kepa ain't that shit.
Yep. And
I'm not proofs in the pudding. Look at Bournemouth.
The big criticism for him was just taking shots from distance. The man could never save a shot from 20 yards out or more.
Yeah, you're right, because he used to spill them. Do you remember that? He used to spill them quite often. But the thing is, if you don't let people take shots at him from distance, you've got a solid goalkeeper. Because he's actually quite brave on corners as well, Kepa. He likes to come and catch the balls. So.
Yeah.
But he's not going to play tomorrow.
And Cuckoo is another one. He's not a striker. Stop putting him as a fucking striker or even as a left winger. He's a 10 or second striker. That's his position. Who else is he messing up? Felix as well, I would say. And who else?
So sorry. Why doesn't Felix play more? That's baffled me, you know.
Because he's gonna have to replace Palmer in that role, and that's not gonna happen.
Or he can play on the left.
I'll even use the 2 10s that how we went up at Morecambe. Have Felix next to who was it, Nkunku?
Yes, I believe it was Nkunku.
So why can't we do that with Felix or even Nkunku with Palmer there?
This is the interesting debate me and you were having the other day when we did that 4-1-4-1 system. Why don't we utilize these guys who are 10s in the 10 position more often?
Exactly.
Like you said, players in their positions, because like you mentioned with that, and you mentioned with Gusto as well. Gusto was not inverting last season when we came to adore him. You know what I mean? Like he was playing as a traditional left-sided wing, like right back, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was. Oh, hang on, here's Deals. He's back. Big up, Deals. You with us again?
Big up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
We can.
Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's calm, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Go on, deals. Give me
Uh,
your opinion tomorrow. How big and important is that game tomorrow, bro?
bro. I want to get onto the game on the weekend, bro. I want to get onto the game on the weekend, but
What
bro,
Wolves?
no, the game on the weekend against the FA Cup, the FA
Oh, the
Cup game.
Morecambe game. Well, go on, yeah, go on,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah.
Say your piece, bro.
I feel we played well second half. I feel that second half we played better, much better. I think the first half we played a lot slower. I don't know why, but it's starting to realize that we're starting off slow a lot. These last games we've been starting off slow. I don't
Bruv,
know what it is.
we've been starting off slow for
Yeah,
ages, bruv. Look at the Spurs game, bruv, when they pied
yeah,
us
yeah,
in the first
yeah.
10 minutes.
Exactly. So like that's what I'm starting to realize that one half we have one good half and that's it. Like it's annoying to see that. I want to see both good halves where we control the game. You know what I mean? Whereas like that's not happening. It's a uncommon thing to see what's going on with the players at the moment. Like again, I still feel that we're missing a lot of experience in this team. You know what I mean? I feel like the players that we have in this team, they're not knowing how to pick up the game a lot. I don't know why, but it's a common thing at the moment, and we're missing that spark. I don't know
I'll be
what it
right
is.
back, gents. I'll be right back. Go on, deals. Go on.
We're missing that spark in the attack. You know what I mean? Like and defensively as well. I feel like defensively, we're not been on point. We're not been on point as normally. You know what I mean? I feel defensively, we've got issues, and these issues should have been dealt with from the summer. You know what I mean? Like the summer that we just had, right? Why the hell are we looking to sell Vega? Do you know what I mean, JPT? We're selling Vega now. You know what I mean? Like these sort of issues should have got dealt with in the summer. Now we're looking to sell Vega in the January market. Who would have said that we would have sold Vega before? You know what I mean? We bought him in the summer, bro. You know what I mean? What's
Exactly.
your thoughts? What's your thoughts on that, JPT? Because
Bro, I
uh,
said the same thing. I asked the
yeah,
same exact question. Why the hell did we bring Vega and
Dewsbury Hall.
Shrewsbury Hall? And
Yep.
we have so many players that are coming in that just, and you know what it is? It's just a quick flip. We brought Vega
Yes.
in for 10. We're gonna flip him for
Yes.
20. The one that I'd be surprised we're even gonna see any profit is Shrewsbury Hall because we bought him for 30. Ain't no
Even
way in
tossing,
hell.
even tossing up, we bit him on a free. But you got to
We got,
remember that
yeah, we got him
we've
on free.
cost him
He's a quick flip too.
exactly. So there's certain players in this category that we bought that is not going to be here for a long period. So
Hmm.
what is the plan? This is what I want to know. What is the plan? Is it to for these players to come and then they get flipped, or is
Hmm.
it for them to have a future at Chelsea? That's the
No, no,
question.
no. That's the thing. Like we're buying all, there's a reason we're targeting kids, man. They're gonna say yes to a low signing cost. We're gonna pay them peanuts, and then we're gonna make a quick flip off of them. We're doing that with Amari Kellyman. I know he's injured right now, but he's set to go. Carney
Yep.
Chukwemeka is already on the books.
Yep.
Cassidy, the supposedly the next big thing coming out of Italy because of what he did in the Euros under 21s is set to be going. Who else is set to leave as well?
Well, there was talk that, the other day that Matt Law said that we're looking for a number six. Well, the number six that
We
I
have
can clarify
Leslie.
I can clarify that, and I don't think Leslie's ready for to come back right now. I think Santos is ready to come back right now because
Yeah,
he's doing very good on loan.
yeah.
Whereas Leslie, he's not playing at Southampton. I'm not seeing Leslie play at Southampton like tearing it up. You know what I mean?
He
So
gets no
why
minutes.
exactly? So from what I can see, it's terrible squad planning. You know what I mean? Like you can't buy and then you're looking to sell in 6 months. What's that about? What's that about?
Quick, quick flip, man. Quick
You know what
flip,
I mean?
man.
You know
It's
what I
all it
mean?
is.
These owners only care about flipping what's good for
Hmm.
their interests, and this is the problem that we have. Like you see Maresco, like I feel that Maresco is not getting the enough say. You know what I mean? I don't think he's having enough say in the board. I don't think he's selling the board like to get rid of certain players. Like, cool. He didn't want Sterling and we got rid of Sterling, 100%. But this, in some other terms, in these sort of circumstances, that Maresca is not having a say in. Like he needs to have a say in, and I feel that the board won't do that. The board won't let him have a say. You know what I mean?
Bro, I mean, look, Potter, then even for one game, Bruno, Lampard, Poch, and Maresca. Which of these five guys had any say in who gets to come into the club? Not one of them.
Not one of
A-
them.
And
No, no.
and and Maresca understood and was told you're not going to have as much say power in the transfers. Let the sporting directors take care of that. That's Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart, and that's going to continue. We're not going to get a proper manager anytime soon until we change this up because it's
Well,
just flipping for quick
JP,
profit.
JP, I blame. Do you know who I blame for all this the young buying and believing of young buying is these sporting directors. These
Hmm.
sporting directors need to hold accountable. I've said this many a times. Yeah, these sporting directors are not good enough to be at Chelsea Football Club, right? Like if you look at their credentials, what have they done in the sport? They've done nothing in the sport, right?
Isn't one
So
of
you've
them
got
like a former a Spurs director as well, or he had like
no,
something
no,
to do with
no,
Spurs?
no. I'm looking at Joe, not Joe Schultz. What's his name? Paul Winstanley. I'm
That was
looking
him,
at
wasn't
no,
it?
yeah, I'm looking at Paul Winstanley, the one from Brighton. Yeah. Why
Oh, he
don't
was
you
from
go?
Brighton.
Why don't you go to West Ham where Graham Potter and all his recruitments there? You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper coach that we have right now, he's going there. So why don't Paul Winstanley go there with him? You know what I mean? Go to West Ham. Go do the young recruitment there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But do you think do you think it's the sporting directors mainly, or do you think it's Ekbali?
I think they get told from Ekbali to look for these young players and then do the whole data research on them. It's like, oh, okay, they have good numbers for a 17, 18, 19-year-old, and then they get spot to the club for like I said, for peanuts, and then get paid weekly wages of scraps, and then
Yeah, well,
we're just
here's my thing, right? Everyone who thinks that Joe Shields, every signing that we get from Joe Shields is gonna be it's gonna be a hit, and this is another thing I've got
mm,
a reason with, right? Everyone thinks that Joe Shields, this guy is gonna come in and pick the right players that we need. Like, bro, look, I can say that he's picked Palmer, brilliant, Lavia, brilliant. Who else is there? Sancho. He
what's
picked
the guy
Sancho. Yeah, no,
Sancho's
no,
one?
no. Yeah, yeah. So it would be because Joe Schultz, he's from Man City. You know the
Oh, that's
academy.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So he grew up with like Maresca and all them lot and Lavia and um like
all the
I'm
city
pretty sure
kids.
yeah, all the City kids like Elise. He knows Elise. He knows all
Mm.
the academy boys. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he knows Rogers and Delap. You know what I mean? So this is the reason why we're linked to Delap now. Now,
I think
Jake,
that's the one that we're gonna do. I don't think by January, but I think the lab's coming in the summer.
I think he comes in January. I think they're
That's a
gonna get
big
him in
buy,
January.
though.
I think they're
That's
gonna
a
get.
big
I think
buy.
I think they're gonna get him in January because shall I tell you the reason why they get him in January? Shall I tell you the reason why? They probably give one of the young G's to Ipswich. You know what I mean? They probably give one of the young G's to Ipswich, the strikers to Ipswich.
I mean,
Like
they already got Hutchinson,
you
which
know, they'll probably take Gui or somebody like that on a
oh
swap deal.
man, please take David Washington if he's still
You know what I
available.
mean? You know what I mean? They'll probably take one of the strikers that we have down there. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm saying, bro, just get ready for these the kids for the quick flip, man. Because Anselmino's coming to the club. That I think that kid's gonna be gone by next summer,
Well, you
or
think
2 years
so?
from now. Bro, 19, what is he, 18, 19 years old? When is he gonna get any
No,
starting
I
time?
think I think I think he will give him a go, but it won't be in the big games. I think it will be more in like the cup games. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
That's the thing though, because now those I won't say meaningless games, but the games that you would see as easy are going to be dwindling down um, very, very little by next season if we make Champions League, because That's where we gotta stop looking at. That's what I'm saying. We gotta stop looking at kids and start looking for players that we can use for depth and also to see us out. Like if Caicedo gets injured, bro, you really think that the likes of a guy like Cassidy is gonna step up to the plate and or step up and you know
No,
give a good performance for 90
no.
minutes? No,
But this
no,
is
no,
where
he's not.
this is where I say, why can't we recall back Santos? Santos is doing very good on loan right now. Why don't we
Yeah.
go? But why don't we call back Santos?
I
You know what I
it's
mean?
because
It's
it's gonna well, one, it's gonna be bad for I think it was Strasbourg. I know they're still a club under blue code, but the thing is that if he's doing well over there, why disrupt it? It makes more sense to bring back Leslie because he's doing fuck all over there,
yeah,
just
but
warming up the bench.
what's Leslie gonna do when he's at Chelsea? I'm
At least
sorry,
give at least give Caicedo a break, man. Because if he gets injured, there's our season. There's top four. That
okay.
might be
So
even top
so
six.
wait. Are you saying Leslie to play like the Conference League games, or you took all the Premier League games? Because Leslie is not good enough to play in the Premier League games. I'll tell you that right now. He's not good enough, bro.
Yeah,
Shall
I
I tell you
mean,
the reason why? Shall I tell you the reason why he's not good enough? Because he's not a good enough replacement for Casado or Lavio. He's not good enough. You know what I
yeah, but
mean?
the thing is that Lavia can't stay healthy for too long, from what we've seen. Just the injury bugs has gone him since he's joined. Caicedo, like I said, just give the reason to bring him back. Just give Caicedo a way to rest because this man is playing 90 minutes through and through, and
That's why I think
he's gonna be run to the ground.
Santos is more similar to Casado and Lavio. You know
I
what I
would bring
mean?
back both to be, if possible. I'll bring back both. Give
I,
options to the midfield.
I don't think Leslie is in need right now. I think it's more Santos. I think Santos is more better player than
Well, why not
Oh,
Leslie.
recall both?
100%.
Like JPT said, why not recall both so you've got options? Because obviously, Kieran Dewsbury Hall doesn't suit the bill.
Uh-uh.
Kasadi, there was no point having him in the team.
Yeah,
Um,
Leslie, we're talking about the same player here. Leslie and Kasedi and what you call it, Dewsbury
and
Hall. That
Santos.
Hmm.
and no, Santos is different type of profile.
Hmm.
He
No, but it's
doesn't.
options. It's options deals.
No, but Santos is doing very well on loan right now. He's
Yeah,
Strasbourg.
doing
he
very
is.
he's doing very good on loan. So why can't we keep taking him out on off loan and bring him back into the midfield? That's the solution I would do right now. That's the solution that's properly that we need to do right now.
It's an
You know what I
in-house
mean?
solution. I agree, you.
Mhm.
And but it all depends on what the board want to do, doesn't it? And what they see. Because I don't think you've been here for the last couple of discussions, but
Mm.
Leo said let him continue. Let who continue? What you mean, Andros Santos?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right-footed left back. There you go. Big up to you, brother. Hope you're doing well, or sister, whichever you may be. But let him continue to develop. That's an idea. But at the end of the day, long story short, if it helps Chelsea, but I don't really see even with both options. I don't really see them recalling Santos or Leslie, excuse me, because they're still looking to try and get Chuameka out the door as well. So, there he is. Big up, JK, in the building. How are you?
Do you know what I think they're gonna do? Do you know what I think they're gonna do, Wolfie? I
What's
think they
up?
should. I think they should call Santos back because it will be rightful for Enzo and Crusader. You know what I mean? Like again,
I hear you. I hear your logic,
again,
brother. But it's
I'm
what
looking
we
at the
think and what the board will
no,
do, isn't it? You know.
I'm looking at the certain profile in the midfield. Leslie is not the same as a Santos. He's totally different. So
Mm-hmm.
if you think that that Leslie is like Santos, no, you're asking for something different, bro.
Would you
Like
say
and
Leslie's
then
more of a Lavia then?
no, he's not like a Lavia.
He's not
He's
like a sitting
totally
like DM.
no, he's not.
Oh,
This is why a lot of people Leslie's more at eight. Leslie's more at eight. He's
box
not
to box.
a DM. He's not a box to box. He's overwatched. You know what I mean? People think that Leslie is a certain profile. He's not. He's not like like a DM. Like you lot asking for Leslie to come in to thinking that he's gonna be doing
Hey,
that sort of role.
deals. What do you think will happen with Nkuku?
Say that again.
What do you think will happen to Nkuku?
I think he's gonna be used as a swap deal for the tail to tell
I
though.
was gonna say I was just gonna print in the
I'm
chat
I've
the
got the
tell
profile.
thing. Oh my
I've got
god.
that's my profile picture right now. You see tell, yeah. I rate him, yeah. But is he the answer that
No.
for coming right now?
Attack is
No,
it's not what we need right now. We need to
no, no,
focus either on
no.
defense
But
or midfield.
he's good enough though. He's good enough.
Oh yeah.
He's shooting accuracy is very good. He's got better shooting and accuracy than Jackson. 100%.
So where does Tell play
He
more
plays
at?
as a striker. He plays a
Okay,
striker and a winger.
striker.
He,
Okay,
he's
because
a
I was
left
saying
wing.
we don't need any more wingers, man. We we
He's a
Yeah,
left wing.
we
But
got abundance of
yeah,
them.
no, we do because Mudrik's out.
yeah,
Mudrik's not
but
coming
brother,
back.
but we got Esteval coming in the summer and
Yeah, no, but wait,
Tyus as well.
hold up. But Noni, we both know that Noni is going to be shipped out. We
Yeah, to
both know that
Newcastle.
he's going to be shipped out in the summer. 100%. I've been saying this. Mudrik and Noni don't have a future at Chelsea. I've
Weeder
been
doesn't have a
saying
future anymore.
no, 100% you don't have a future. But like I said, JP, with Mudrik, we need a replacement for Mudrik. Who's the replacement for Mudrik? So that's going to be Tell.
You know
You know
what?
what I mean?
Deals. What would you say for this one though? What would you put? Would you be opposed to putting Jackson as left wing since he was a natural winger?
Well, he's not going to do that. We both
Yeah,
know that Maresco,
he's not going to. But
he's,
I mean, but
he's not going to.
if you're
No,
the
because
coach, you're the manager.
he asked they asked Maresca today, right? Would you change Palmer position to the wing? He said no. Do you know why? Do you know why he's saying no? Because he's very
Because
stubborn.
fullbacks and also the
Yeah,
fullbacks are not bombing up
yeah, yeah,
and down the
yeah,
flank,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
he has no option.
So here's my opinion on this. Is he gonna change Jackson position? No, he isn't.
No, it's
Because
not
he's too stubborn.
exactly.
Too. I know what you're saying though. Jackson is definitely capable of playing. I'll let JK speak. Big up
Yeah,
JK.
JK, bro. Thank you for coming by and thank you for your patience, man. Yo,
Yeah,
what are your thoughts about the game coming up?
about the game. Before the game, I addressed the game. I actually want to address something. This Matty Tell guy. I understand he's young. You know, me and him are the same age. We're 19, both 19 years old.
Shit.
Do you know what I'm saying? But bringing
JK,
him in,
big up. JK, big up. Do you know about Till? Do you know about him?
I mean, I've not watched him. That's my problem. But I'm looking at
You
the
not
what.
watched him?
But I'm looking at the stats. I don't. And one thing I need to say, he's not a striker. He's a winger. I'm looking at it right now, and if you're going to consider bringing him in, and if that's what's going to help us progress, can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay, cool, thanks. Because I'm just leaving this app for a bit, yeah. If what I've seen is that this season he's had 7 starts in the Bundesliga, 0 goals. Last season he played 30 games and scored 7. The season before he played 22 games and scored 5. So I'm gonna ask you guys this question: is this a signing we should really consider? Is he really gonna start? Is he someone that can come in the first team and yeah, we can progress? I do not think so. I'm not saying he's rubbish. This is just me saying the numbers are not looking nice. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I watch him, maybe we'll see. But if I'm gonna be honest,
Big up, JK.
I don't know. I really don't know about this guy. I really don't. And the age as well is too much. 19. I think it's best just to let him develop. He's getting regular game time. I think it's just let him develop. Chelsea, you don't understand the pressure that comes to playing for this club. You really don't understand. We expect kids to deliver. It doesn't matter what the age. Us Chelsea, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So
Yeah, but
it,
they're
it,
not
it
good enough. What we've got at the moment is not good enough.
JK, Matthias Toy, yeah. I can't lie, yeah. I feel that he's coming into a Chelsea side with other players that are his age.
can I
So,
be realistic? If he's
and
coming in,
so
he's gonna go out. He's going to be on. He's gonna be going out on loan. I understand people don't want to hear this, but looking at these numbers, these are not starting 11 9. These are not starting 11 numbers at all. I'm
And it won't be
sorry.
like
uh,
a quick and it
I
won't be a
don't
quick flip because I can
I'm being
imagine
honest.
the
I,
release cost will be
I
quite
don't
high.
think I don't think he's being brought in to be on loan. I think he's being brought in because if you look at it, yeah, he's getting swapped with Nkuku, and Nkuku's going to buy him.
No, but Nkunku's
So,
better than him. That's the thing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
if I want Nkunku to go, I want someone better than him. But at the moment, the market, I don't know if you get a better cam. So I think
Well, well.
we've already got three centre forwards. I'm not centre forwards. Sorry, three
Attacking
tens,
midfielders.
number tens.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we got
Hmm.
attacking midfielders.
I wouldn't say
So
that.
in Kunku, wait, deals.
Hang on, deals. Chill for a sec.
We we got deals. I mean, sorry, not deals. Sorry, we got in Kunku. We
Of
got in
course we got
Kunku.
deals. No,
I
okay.
fumbled. Listen, I fumbled my flipping fumbled my words,
You
man.
cool, JK, man. Go
Anyways,
on.
yeah, it's calm. So we got in Kunku, Jao Felix, and Cole Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, it's between this. Who is better out of Nkunku and Jao Felix? And I think the person who we've seen more that's done well in the Premier League, even way before Nkunku even came in, is Jao Felix. So, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I don't think we're gonna get another 10. This
Hang on, but
Matthew
isn't Nkuku our top goal scorer though?
huh?
In all
Isn't
competitions,
is
and how
isn't
much?
Nkuku our top goal
That's in all
scorer right now?
That's
competitions.
that's
As I
that's
said,
that's
is the
conference league. How
Conference
many
League.
numbers are those from the conference league?
Are we going to big up stats? We're playing against Shamrock Rovers. We're gonna be
Yeah,
No
but he
even.
one.
doesn't get a lot of Premier League minutes though. That was going to be my case.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's an argument that can actually slide. He doesn't really get a lot of minutes.
He got
You know what I'm
five
saying? And
minutes
also,
the other week, bro. It was mad.
exactly, and also that as well, but he doesn't get played in the right position when he comes on. This guy
Exactly.
is not a striker. Do you know what I'm saying? He is a 10, free roaming 10,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why he would have suited in Poch's system. Because with the way Poch plays, yes, he inverts his fullbacks and what so, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, he allows his 10 to roam. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not like a Maresca system where the 10 is basically there just to create. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is why we've kind of seen a dip in Palmer's performance. Because you can see he's been told to create more. Do you know what I'm saying? Than he does actually score. And that was the problem under Poch. Yes, for example, the Cam can free roam, but when it came to creating, Poch didn't like that. He was like, oh, everyone going the big attacking recklessly. This is the reason why we called Poch Bielsa 2.0. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my thoughts on that situation. Um my priorities are simple. Striker, centre back, goalkeeper. Goalkeeper we might not get this January. Do you know what I'm saying? Midfielder, we shouldn't really worry. What I have to say, Andrew Santos, guys, we can't misprofile these players. Andrew Santos is not a six. I'm telling you guys, he is not a six. He's an eight.
Yeah, he's an 8.
He's not a he can listen, if you bring Andrew Santos and he plays a six, I'm telling you, nightmares.
Yep.
Nightmares will happen. I'm telling you, this kid, and plus even look at what's his name? What's the team? Strasbourg. Strasbourg, I think, are in a relegation battle.
Are they? That's when I saw
No,
like they
no,
were
no.
about
That's what
mid-table.
I've heard. I don't watch Ligue 1. Check the table,
But
someone. Let me have a look.
I got you. And here's the
No.
thing too. Like, I mean, so this could be so more of a replacement or rotation option from for Enzo instead of Caicedo. And and Strasburg are a 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It could be that. And the thing is, I heard you guys talk about Leslie Ogochukwu. Ogochukwu is not that bad. Guys, he's really not bad. He's playing at Southampton. Look at the players he has around him, first and foremost. Do you know what I'm
JK,
saying?
JK,
Yeah?
JK.
Yeah.
We've been linked with Patrick Dorgu, the left back.
Oh,
You've heard of
who?
him?
Who?
Patrick Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu.
No, not really. I haven't heard of him. But
He's
if you
20
send
years
me
old. He's 20 years.
if you send me his clips, compilations, maybe I can watch a full game of the team he
He's
plays in.
20. He's 20 years old. Is he better than Vega right now? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know who that player is. That's the thing. So um
We got Dans.
yeah but what I was saying is that Leslie Ogochukwu is not bad. He's really not that bad.
We need
Even under
more
Poch's
options.
system. Yeah, we need more options, but the problem is we're not gonna really buy a DM or six in the January transfer window.
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. And I'll ask you, JK, do you think the board will actually do what's necessary to fix our problems?
I think what they're doing the first take on what they're doing is selling the players that are not good enough. Axel Disasi, do you know what I'm saying? Dewsbury Hall. Is which is sad because I thought Dewsbury Hall would actually do well when he came in. since he knew his system, that and the other. But man, it hasn't worked out. In Kunku, I think I just think he's not a bad player. I just think his head's not right. You know what I'm saying? He's really not in the mood. He's not in the mood at all. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all all the nonnies. I don't know if nonnies going still.
I think he's going to
Although
Newcastle.
I don't know if they're actually gonna sell nonny. I'm gonna be so real, but we'll see what happens. Mudrick is banned. Man like Chester from Lincoln Park. Um, yeah.
In the
Oh my
end, it
god.
doesn't even matter. Sorry.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, but yeah, if I'm gonna be honest with you,
Hang on,
the good
boys.
thing is that we're selling the right players.
Hang on.
So what we need to do, I think by the time we sell all these players, I think we'll be close to deadline days. So what I suggest happens, I don't know when in Oshimen's um loan deal ends. Was this supposed to end this month or summer?
No, it can be ended this month if someone buys him.
Okay, so we can buy him straightly from Galatasaray and he can come.
No, we'll pay because obviously they'll terminate his loan because that's the
Okay.
thing, isn't it? Because I think if a Champions League, I think it was a mad stipulation into the contract, but if someone actually activates his release clause,
JK,
he'll come back and all
J-
that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
and the
JK,
good thing is,
JK,
wait,
JK,
yeah,
J-
yeah, yeah, Dios.
JK, JK. If I said to you, yeah, that we're gonna go get Dorgu, Gahey, Liam Delap, and Tell, what would you rate the window out of?
I don't know. I don't know about Guehi. Um,
I don't rate Gahey
um,
either, bro.
that's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
rate
to
him either.
say. I don't know about Guehi. I think he's actually overrated. I'm not saying he's bad, but the way they hype this guy is, I actually tried to watch him and see how is this guy going to be good. I actually tried to make positives of how this signing's going to be, but I feel like this guy, he's only 20% better than Levi Cole. No offense.
I'll take that 20% plus, and because Levi is a liability, bro.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
Bro,
he's
thinking
I've
when
been
we
saying
bring in
that for
centre back,
ages, though. I've been saying
when we
that for
bring in a centre
ages.
back, I'm expecting someone experienced. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Gahey,
an
I'm
actual
talking
upgrade,
Let's
an
get
JK.
actual
An
upgrade.
actual.
Araujo, man.
I'm talking like someone who has
no,
done it. It's about time his kids can look up to someone. I'm
Araujo
sorry.
is injury
I'm
prone, injury prone.
huh? Huh?
Araujo's injury prone.
Mm.
Araujo, I don't even, that's the thing. I don't even want Araujo either.
He's
Boys,
injury prone.
And he's a
You
bozo.
want
I'll
Bastoni?
t- I'll take Conde. I
I
rate
want
Conde.
someone from Italy.
No, I don't
well,
want a guy that
actually,
rejected us. I don't want a guy that rejected
no, no, no,
us.
no. Well, no. What about no? Because Kunde is actually an option because
No,
Barcelona will be.
Kunde didn't want to come here.
He didn't
And
Well,
want
plus,
to
he's
come to
playing as a
Chelsea.
Barcelona don't
fullback.
want to keep him. What about
Is
Barca,
it?
Christensen though?
Barca can't keep him. They barely can
Bro,
keep
but
Olmo.
Kunde is he's been very key for Barca. I don't see how they're gonna sell him.
But Bastoni plays a back three. He won't come to Chelsea. He
I
plays
mean,
a back.
What?
We do the
No,
invert
but not all
bullshit.
back three players are bad and a back four.
Hang on, boys. I want to ask you a
Well,
collective question.
I
Hang
swear he
on,
plays a back four. I swear he plays a back four for Italy though.
And wait, don't Italy not play back three as well?
Or they play a back three.
I can't remember.
I
I
think
think they
so.
play a
Yeah.
back four. No. They play a back four. They play a back four.
Well, hang
They
on.
play a
So
back four. Yeah,
Hang on.
they play a back four.
Well, this is relevant to the conversation we're having. So, hang on. Right-footed left back says, "Do you think we should turn to Cobham for some of the areas that we need, or do you think we'll fix everything this month? Unfortunately,
Not
or don't
everything.
think we'll fix. Well, we're not. Well, I think if we're lucky to get out of the problems in 100%, if we're lucky to get 45% sorted out, we're winning because
I think
I don't.
are
Well,
there any left? Go on.
no, I was gonna say because we've seen Tyreek George on the left, we've seen Pongy at the back on the right. Do you think this is one of those ones for once we should turn to Cobham as an actual source of players instead of a source of income?
I mean, if we can't fill out certain positions like a left back, if Ronaldo Vega leaves, maybe. But the problem is I don't know any left backs in our academy that are standout. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Um,
trust kids
Or should
50%.
Enzo swallow his pride and play Vega more on the left?
man, we
He's set
should
to
have
leave,
actually not
bro.
sold. We should have actually not sold Lewis Hall. I'm being honest. This I would actually do with him right now.
Lewis Hall, Ian Matson. Yeah,
I'm
we've
being
already gone over that one.
because
Di
I'm being
Fermento.
honest. He's a carbon copy of Cucurella. You know what I'm saying? If Cucurella is injured, the difference is Luis Vega, no, Lewis Hall. Sorry, what about Lewis
Hmm.
Hall would actually defend. He defends better. That's the difference. A little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yes, I was talking about a striker. We got off
Hmm.
topic there. I said
That was
we
my
said
fault. Sorry.
Oshiman. Yeah, it's calm. We said Oshiman. If I'm gonna be honest, if we because he's getting cheaper. So if he's get like 40 million pounds, that's very good. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's the price for him at the moment. However,
Mhm.
the
That's
wages.
the thing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what's gonna get us, man. We can get him for like peanuts, but the thing is that he's gonna
If we
want
sign
at least
Oshiman,
250.
if we sign Oshiman, they apparently they think that the players will start, being the ego. Oh, how's Oshiman coming? I mean, it's quite simple. Oshiman has won at the highest level, and you guys haven't yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear that,
So,
but one will argue they've won the World Cup.
okay, cool. Enzo's won the World Cup, but yeah,
And then Palmer's our
is
best
what.
player, and yet
Okay, and then you've got Vlahovic. Vlahovic, I think, is injured currently. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Well, that's why I said
Um,
at the beginning of the stream, JK, we missed a trick with Ivan Tony, bro. And apparently
yeah,
he's only on 250 a week in Saudi, apparently,
yeah, 100%.
which is which isn't well, it's not the stratospheric wage I thought. So I think we've missed a trick. 40 mil and 250k a week. I think that's quite reasonable for a guy that could have solved most of our problems, to be honest, in
Exactly,
terms
JK,
of
and
wait, wait.
salary.
also,
JK,
So this is what I
JK.
see. So he's getting paid 400K a week after tax. So roughly, it says
Oh, it
here.
ain't 250k then. I heard Bargav mention
So
and
250k.
then, and then
I
you've
think he was
got.
asking for 250, but he got a lot
I
more.
mean, the striker. You know what I like right now about the January window? The striker market is improving. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't
Hmm.
know if you've realized. You've got many options. You've also got Isak has a release clause now. I think is a lot of money. I will say.
150 is
Um,
it?
yeah, and then you've got who's this striker? Who's this striker everyone talks about? Am I forgetting? Okay,
Delap.
Yokeres. No, Yokeres.
Oh,
Eucharist, yeah.
Yokeres
The
is
only
actually
one,
need to
80
leave.
mil.
Huh?
the only one I'm taking out of the list here is Isaac. Isaac's the only one I'm taking because I know that Isaac's Premier League proven. And at the end of the day, we need Premier League proven, and that's Isaac, bro.
I agree on that. We need Premier League proven, but I'm not being funny. For the money you're going to spend on signing Isak, you might as well go for Osherman.
Yeah.
Well, well,
I mean,
Oshiman's, well, is Oshiman better than Isaac? That's the question.
we
No,
never
but
know though. That's
Isak's
the
going to
thing.
cost more. That's the problem. A
And if
lot
you look
more.
at it,
No,
you
no,
need to
not
understand.
necessary, not necessary, because Newcastle might want Noni.
But
So
you
yeah,
guys need to
that can
understand
work
one
in
thing
that
about.
can work in our favor.
You need to understand one thing about strikers. It doesn't really matter where the striker comes from in the any league. It's just if he gets service. That's all.
Big up,
Is
Kyle.
he gonna get service? The amount of chances we create, we need a striker. Do you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
People were saying Sam Marodion. You see how he's doing in La
Wait,
Liga.
wait, wait,
He's
wait,
a
wait,
good
wait,
header.
JK,
Huh?
JK.
Huh?
Isaac's good on the ball, bro. Isaac's good on the ball.
Yeah, and so is
Hmm.
Jokeris.
Uh, and his shooting is serious. Like Isaac's shooting is serious. It's way better than Gokeres. Gokeres is. I watched Gokeres play against a Premier League side, and he went missing, bro.
No,
I
but
don't,
what
I
what
E-
don't.
what game was that? He
Either one
played
would
Man
be a big
City
Ars-
and
upgrade on the
scored.
other one.
Arsenal, Arsenal.
No, I think that was a managerial problem. I can't even lie. These man lost Amarim. The coach, they didn't have a coach. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't really blame that on Jokeris. Do you know what I'm saying? But when they did have a coach, they played Man City and he scored. Do you know what I'm saying? But either ways, if I'm gonna be honest, it all
I
depends
agree,
on if
JBT.
it all depends if the striker gets service. That's all. The striker just needs service. You see, yes, he'll miss some chances, but if
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you, all strikers miss chances. It's just how many times can you create for that striker? Do you know what I'm saying? He
Exactly.
will at least bang in two or three. If I'm gonna be honest, I
Like
can name
Haaland.
many games, exactly like Haaland. I can name many games where if we just had that striker that was in that box, I guarantee he would have been scoring more. Ipswich
Hmm.
was an example. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the amount of chances we created in that first half, but the problem is no one was in the box because Nkunku was too lazy. That's the thing. So if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. I don't really mind which striker we get. I'm realistically, I know we're not gonna overspend for a striker this January.
Yeah, no. That's why I don't think
Yes.
we're gonna make a panic by like
So the
Liam Delap.
like option, we might actually go for Osimhen. They might actually start. They actually might pay his wages. I
I
think they
don't
might
know
break
about
the.
that.
Y-
I think they're gonna get
They
Delap.
might.
So I
Yeah,
No,
think
same.
not the
Delap.
lap.
I think they're gonna get Delap.
We
Shall I
don't
tell
want
you
Delap
reason?
neither, but that
I
you know
really
how
don't
this
Shall,
want
sport
him. I
goes.
shall I
really
tell
don't
you?
want him.
Shall I tell you the reason why we're gonna get Delap? Shall I tell you the reason
Please.
why?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Maresca and Joe Schultz know him properly, and Palmer was talking to him after the game. So I still feel that we're gonna get him. So I think
Do you
there's
know?
heavy links to Delap. So
Man City's
Do you
Kids
know?
FC.
You know what? I don't. JPT. Do you know what? You know the thing is, yeah. I've realized, and it took me time to think about this. JPT and deals is that normally, um, teams nowadays, the good teams, they don't actually get what the manager wants. Good, good sporting directors, they look at how Maresca plays, and then they justify which player suits his system.
That's
Pep
yeah,
true.
but
Guardiola, yeah, Pep Guardiola. If you're telling me this guy, he only said he needed a striker. He didn't say Haaland specifically. Do you know what I'm
but
saying?
JK,
But the board members saw, you know what, Man City create a lot of chances. Do you know what I'm saying? But then the problem, the
JK,
false nine players, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, were not tucking them away. So
JK,
they brought in Haaland, and look, he broke the record for scoring goals.
JK, you know,
Yeah,
you
there
know,
was
you know, every signing, yeah. You know what's annoying? Every signing that Joe Schultz makes, yeah, like with in terms of Sancho, Lavia, Palmer, everyone thinks that it's gonna be a hit with Liam Delap. I'm sorry, but Liam Delap, who says that Liam Delap's gonna come here and do what Palmer's done and does what Lavia's done? You know what I mean? Who's gonna say that if Delap comes here, he's gonna bag? I know he scored. I know he bagged with his academy, but that's in the academy. Academy is different to pro football level. You know what I mean?
the question
It's
can be asked for any sort of striker. The thing is either you question it or just don't sign anyone.
Well, the
That's
thing
what I
is,
say to people.
as a club, we've actually had a problem in history of accommodating strikers. What the thing about, okay, going back in without going too deep into it, the thing is about the tradition of a Chelsea striker has to have the physical presence as well as the athletic attributes. If you look at the Diego Costas, the Didier Drogbas, we've always had that one guy who could either power, sprint, or play his way through a defense. And obviously, we lack that now because even Giroud was in that mold as well. People forget about Giroud as well. He was a good player, but he could use his feet and his head as well. But I
nah,
think
spot on, Wolfie. You're spot on there, Wolfie. So
it's true, bro. I think the main problem we don't have is that Jackson is not a physical enough presence, so he gets bullied out of games. And if you look at the profile of the Chelsea player right now, and how, or one of the reasons why we've been tumbling down a bit recently is because teams have physically got the better of us. They've muscled off us the ball. You look at Pedro Neto recently, a lot of people were saying he's been having stinkers. If you look at the way this guy's been getting like wrestled all over the pitch recently,
Look at the way
you
he's
know,
built.
but
well,
Neto looks a different player from when he was at Wolves.
Well, it's going to take him a long time to adapt, brother. And I'm not being funny. One thing about it is like I think JK said it about when you play for Chelsea, there's pressure, bruv, and everyone's looking to like beat you because you're Chelsea. You know what I mean? Like it's a different kind of pressure to Wolves. You know what I mean? Like it's no one at Wolves turned around and said to Nell, "Go and get me top four."
Yeah, or not even that, but just like if you don't perform well, we might look to replace you next season.
Exactly, and our fans are
How many
very
players that came
toxic.
here?
Listen,
Yeah, we're really fickle, man.
like it can
We
be
saw
good in a good way and in a bad way. I'm just saying.
we saw
I understand it's
we
actually football, but in a good way,
Mm-hmm.
is that it shows that we have standards. You know what I'm saying?
we saw
So
we
Indeed.
when you
saw
hear these moaning and groaning in the stadium when a player doesn't do that well, sometimes the fans will boo them off. I'm not saying it's right,
Nah,
but then
well
there's a standard. Chelsea have set the standard. You know what I'm saying?
we
We are
saw
here to win.
we saw what happened with
Exactly.
Casado and Cucurella coming at first at Chelsea. In that it took them time to adapt. You know what I mean? It takes a time for a player to
Well, the thing
actually
is,
work.
the one thing that was unique about last season, particularly the beginning of it, is at least 7 of our players were out for 4 months. That's the difference, because a lot of people think, okay, and again, and this is why I was going to bring up JPT's question a minute ago about what he said about did we really get an upgrade from Poch with Enzo? Because I think it was JK that mentioned it. The fact of
We
the
got Rick for
way,
left back. I think you were talking about, man.
yeah, big up big up to you, brother. I'm off the bed. Big up to you, like, up the shelves. Big up, brother. Have a good one. But yeah, I think JK alluded to it earlier on about
Yeah, I said about how Maresca uses
how
the
he
10.
uses Palmer. Yeah, exactly. And the way, because I'm not being funny, I think when you ask Palmer to sit there and try and be more creative, I think you actually are detrimental to his game, because, like JK just mentioned, when he had that free roll, he could go off and find the space. Well, now he's more locked in position and easier to mark.
Exactly.
So it's kind of, this is why to fans like me, like, Palmer has looked, even though he still scores his goals, he looks a lot shitter, because when he's on the ball, he's not particularly in the position he would like to be. Because we all know Palmer has an eye for goal, don't we?
He's better on
So
the wing. He's better
Because he
on the
still
wing.
scores.
he
He's
does
better
still
on the.
score.
But this is the question I was going to come to, because I was speaking about it earlier when I
Yeah.
said Shariah, somebody that's
Oh, big up
heavily thinking
Soraya.
that, yeah, Shariah asked Mariska today, yeah, that Palmer, why do you don't like playing Palmer on the wing? Now he said the reason why he doesn't like doing that because of the how he uses fullbacks.
Right. So I was saying he
So
doesn't like them bombing up on
yeah,
the wings. He
yeah,
wants them
he doesn't
inverting
like
to a
them
10
bombing.
or a
So
6.
that's why he likes to use Palmer as in the 10.
Well,
But then you go. Doesn't isn't that an issue of him being stubborn and refusing to switch
well,
up
that
his
sounds too
tactics?
central. You've got all your wide players in central positions or heading into the centre. Well, that's why every team, when they destroy us, they catch us on the counter by going through the wings.
Well, he doesn't make sense because he said in a press conference, yeah, that fans would love to see Felix and Palmer to play together. He never plays Felix, so I don't know what he's talking
Well,
about.
it's funny you mentioned that, just because me and JPT were talking about this the other day. Why doesn't he play 2 10s?
He
Well, he
finally
ain't
did
gonna
it,
do
but
that.
versus
He's
more
not
Oh
of a
gonna
yeah,
do that.
difficult
guys.
team.
We both know he's not doing that. He's not gonna do that, bro.
All right, hang
Like,
on, JK Land.
I saw a tweet from I think she comes in like she deals. If you remember when we did Spaces, she would come on. What she does, she would work at the press conference. She'll work in the Chelsea press conference, and she will ask the manager questions. So she basically works for Chelsea. She's like light skinned with curly hair, but like so. I saw she did a tweet today, and she did ask why isn't Palmer not going to play on the right, and let the fullback overlap. The thing is this. When he answered this, I don't know if I can remember, but he did say whether Palmer plays on the right, he's still going to come inside anyways to act as that 10. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what Maresca responded. So
Big
in
up to
that
you.
way, Gusto, this is why you see Gusto playing almost like a winger sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? When he comes up the pitch and then you see Palmer come through the middle. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna be honest with you, um I think that's probably why he's not really going to play Joao Felix and Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying? Because either ways, Palmer will take up that space anyways, even if
Mm.
the right back overlaps. That's what he said. I'll show you the video. What if I get the chance? But yeah,
No, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you, brother. Big up Jordan in the building, man. I hope you're doing well.
but is that
Jake.
all that's coming, or is there like anyone else?
by the way, that Lawrence Stewart is the one that's pushing for Matthew's toe.
I mean, if we're looking for a player in Germany, I wish we make a
Listen.
push for
I,
Jonathan
I
Tah.
I don't rate Lawrence Stewart. He needs to go, man. He needs to go. So
The thing is that won't happen until like this board finally wake up. But they want yes men as sporting directors.
Oh,
Where's Prime?
I
I
don't
don't
know. I
know.
sent him. I sent him
He
the
has
link.
the link.
I sent him the link. I sent
It's a
everybody the link.
surprise. He's always there before. He's always here before me.
maybe he's busy working, isn't it? Maybe he
Could be.
comes on. Maybe he thinks you're doing a show on Tuesday, Wolfie.
Maybe. I did tell him though the other day it would be on Monday.
Yeah,
When me,
you
him, and
did.
Jay, when we were all backstage, I did tell him, and because even JK said about why didn't you do more preview and whatever else. So, yeah, man, if he comes on, he comes on. If he might be asleep, you never know. Bless him, he might be sick. Who knows? Because there's been a lot of bugs and stuff going around in England and Ireland right now.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm not being funny. I don't know anyone who hasn't been sick over the
Wolfie,
last
Wolfie,
3-4
do
weeks.
you rate Maresco, Wolfie? Do you rate Maresco? You don't.
Me personally, no, I don't rate him because, like I was on saying on JPT's question, you could arguably say that what he's done. Okay, let me stress this: I am not a Poch in man by any chance. I do not love Poch in any way, shape, or form. But I'm not being funny. We look stronger under him than what we do now. And the reason why I say that is because at least under Poch, this team had fight. This team had grit. They don't have grit at the minute, bruv. They don't have fight in them. They don't look like they can hold their own. Because one thing about it, and I'll give you a great example, right? When we beat Man United by beating them 4-3 at Stamford Bridge, do we look like we can do anything like that right now? Like, just all of a sudden, just stick it on people and like put 3 or 4 past it. I don't think we can,
you know
to
what?
be
What I
honest.
can say,
No, I disagree. I disagree. I think we're the same. We're the same a little bit under, like how we was under a little bit.
I mean, a bit
Well, yeah, well,
Poch.
that's true then.
The
That
thing
links
is,
into what
Poch's
it's saying.
system allowed people. They allowed the players to express themselves more
Yeah,
attacking
it
wise.
had more
So
freedom, less
we
tactics. So
exactly we were so aggressive attacking wise,
And
which
Palmer looked
is
better for it, by the way.
is even pressing as well. That's the reason. You know what I'm saying? But what I realized about Poch's system, it might work with some world class players. With the players we have, it might work. If I'm gonna play it, because Poch didn't have a Neto, he didn't have a Sancho. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
you've
didn't have a.
quality
We
there.
didn't get to. He didn't get to use Lavia. He didn't get to use Who else
I
did we
don't rate,
sign?
but I don't rate Poch like that. I wanted him gone.
Yeah, yeah, same. I don't rate Poch either. Do
nobody
you know what I'm
wanted
saying?
punching the job in the
But
first place.
I'm
He would
just
really
looking at two
upgrade.
sides of the story.
It's just a viewpoint on seeing something that's going to
Yeah,
potentially come into question at some point. Anyway, when none of us are Poch in, none of us are Poch out, none of us are Enzo in, none of us are Enzo out.
but
It's
for me,
still a point,
Wolfie.
though.
But for me, Wolfie, the thing is with Poch, when he told us Chelsea fans, us, that he had to sit back against 20 under 21s in a final. Do you know what I'm saying? That was it. I'm sorry. I didn't care if he won games. I wanted this guy out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that just shows he's a
Never wanted
loser.
him in. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
exactly. I'm
Spurs
being
link,
honest.
bruv. I'm old school, bruv. Managing Spurs, you never manage my team, bro.
So these
Ever.
people doing, Maresca got less points than Poch, this, that, and the other. Okay, what I tell the Chelsea fans is this. Okay, so if we go in the final right now, do you know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are forgetting the Carabao Cup final.
I didn't.
So
Oh no, I remember.
exactly, I'm never gonna forget that. That just sticks in my mind. Even talking about it makes my head boil. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot. I'm sorry. I know this is ages ago, but I want to rant it. I'm gonna rant on it again. You cannot lose to kids in a final. I'm sorry. You
Well,
We
cannot.
had kids
we
ourselves,
had the
bro.
younger
We
team
we had the
though.
younger
You
team,
cannot.
though.
No, but I don't care. Look who came on. Do you know what I'm saying? Look who
Look who
came
came
on
on
and
for us,
played.
bro.
No, we had Nkuku coming on. We had Mudrick coming on. We had
Oh, the Universal
who
Soldier.
else? Nah, man. And he told us to sit back. Are you serious? Or play
Yeah,
for penalties. We could
it
actually
was
win that
stupid. That was
game.
dumb.
Yeah,
And then
JPT. I
again
know.
too, we got screwed over in that game as well. From was it one of our goals got disallowed?
Yeah, the Jackson one.
I think that was
With the
onside. That was
Sterling.
onside. I don't care.
Yeah,
That was
because he was offside by his hand, but apparently the rule book stated at the time that you can't be offside with a non-playing ball
no.
part of
He
your
was
body, and
onside.
then
I'm sorry.
they
He
changed the
was on.
rule.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
quite
But
funny.
how many fouls did we have against Liverpool that the rest were against us in that day? The
Bro,
Carabao
City,
Cup,
bro.
FA Cup,
I would have
the
drive
Carabao
by
Cup the year
shooting
before
done on
that.
City's refereeing, bro.
City one
Really.
was another one.
Hey,
It's
Wolfie,
Kukurea got dragged up by Haaland, and when Kukurea drags Haaland back, it's a penalty. Hang on a minute. What about the minute before that? What are you seeing
Wolfie,
here? Like,
Wolfie. What do you think? Yeah, of all the clubs that all they're buying all the younger players now. Like
right,
all
what you're
clubs are
seeing
just
is the transition of what we were talking about a few weeks back, the death of the football superstar, bro.
the
Because
effect
of the
of the young
fact,
star.
because of the limitation. This is why all these players are fucked off to Saudi, bro. In being an Endo is teams in the Premier League and whatever else nowadays, because that over the last few years, you could argue football teams or whatever have got too powerful and whatever else. And it's just the authorities way of saying, we're going to limit your money, we're going to limit your spending, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's just, bro, football's a fucked up sport. And that's why they're buying up all these kids now, bro, because no big team now, if they can avoid it, wants to pay 350k a week to a player. That's why all these guys are going Saudi, bro. Saudi,
Wolfie,
500k is nothing to them.
if you look at like Real Madrid's, the Real
Mm.
Madrids and your Bayern Munich's and your Man Cities, they're all buying younger players now.
Well, the thing is that with the Bayern Munichs and the Real Madrids, you've got the heritage, the trophies, and the fan base where you can still make one or two big signings and be all right. Because shirts, say for example, like just per se, like when Mbappe went to Real Madrid, they signed him on a free deal, which means there's no transfer fee. But on the same time, you have to incorporate all the shirt sales into that, what he will bring.
But
How many people bought an Mbappe shirt, you know?
the difference I rate with Real Madrid that Real Madrid have heritage and they still have like all the players around them so the younger
But
players can learn.
deals, Real Madrid, they bought in when they first got rid of Ronaldo and all of them people. Do you know what I'm saying? What happened was they did actually start buying kids. Remember when Vinicius Jr. was 19 years old at the time, 2019? They also
Mm-hmm.
brought in Rodrigo. These guys did not play well at all. They started. But what they did, they gave them time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because if you're a Real Madrid supporter, you know that they're gonna work out anyways, because you know that's the standard that they play up to. The coaches, they know how to coach these young players. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But in the Premier League, the reason why it's so uncertain is because the game has become so tactical, so tactical. There are a lot, and also the Premier League sack more managers than you think. So which means a tactical transition is not healthy for young players. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Real
Mate.
Madrid do it, but they kept Zidane there for like about 2, 3. Vinicius Junior did not work under Zidane. Let's be honest. He
JK,
really.
do you know who I want to see play tomorrow and come off the bench tomorrow? Tyreek George. I do want to see him.
I said that earlier.
Oh
I want to
yeah,
see.
should we talk about the Bournemouth game? Because we were going there until I started to make this about transfers and
Yeah,
Well,
tomorrow,
no, we were
tomorrow.
talking about the Bournemouth game earlier because if you want to have a quick say on it, but I'm going to wrap this up soon. So if you guys want to have a quick bit on the Bournemouth
yeah,
game, and then
I'm just gonna say something quick. Yeah, Bournemouth, you know what, is a tough game. You know what I'm saying?
yes, we
But
were
they are
talking about it.
missing. Yep, very tough game. But if I'm gonna be honest, they do have some injuries. Evan Nilsson is down, but I don't think so. I think he can play tomorrow. I think he will
No,
play
he's out.
tomorrow.
He's out. He's out for
He's
6 weeks.
completely out.
Wait, who
Oh
is?
Yeah,
wow. Oh
yeah, yeah.
wow.
Evan
Him,
Who?
Nielsen.
him, and you know
Evan
injured
Nielsen's
as well.
out.
Evan Nilsson and who?
You
Now,
you know's injured as well.
Unai, okay,
Yeah, and
Unai doesn't
he's out.
start the games.
He's
but he's a good
He's
they're
option
a
off the
both
bench
out.
player.
bench.
Yeah, but they're
Well, either
both
way,
out.
they're going to be a threat,
No,
though.
They are
they're
gonna.
both they're both out. The players that we got to watch out for is Semenyo,
Bro, Fraser will come
Kirk,
back
Semenyo,
for them,
Cliver,
and that guy
Kirk,
always
Christie.
scores.
Mhm.
Kirkers over
Yeah,
there.
Because
Uh,
Ryan
um,
Christie.
we better take shots at goal. They have their backup
Yeah,
goalkeeper
Ryan
Tavernier,
now.
Christie, he always plays well against
Like,
us as well. That's another.
That
That's
as
a good
well.
point.
He was very
Tavernier,
good at Celtic. I remember him.
Tavernier as well. Tavernier.
Yeah, his brother,
Wait,
Marcus Tavernier, brother. James Tavernier's brother, Marcus Tavernier, isn't it?
and
Oh
remember
yeah,
Is
for
I
it?
race
know him.
and race for the
Yeah,
top four as well, boys. We can't lose this game because if we
I'm telling.
lose
Listen,
and
if we
everyone
lose
else
this
behind
game,
us
I don't
wins, we're
know.
fucked.
Listen,
hmm
if we lose this game, I don't. I'm actually gonna start questioning Maresca. I'm being honest, because let's not act as if he's bottled. He's not bottled this before. He bottled a 17-point lead at
Point lead
Leicester.
at Leicester. Yeah, we were talking about that.
17-point lead. Listen, he won
around
the
this
league
time
at
it
the end,
started.
but to be in a title race and actually might
Listen,
not win it. You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
If we don't get top four, it's a sackable offense, bro. It's a sackable offense, bro. I'm telling you,
Well,
bro.
100%.
he's supposed to be there to coach these players to be better. So
But then, if I'm gonna be honest,
That's
before
not
we
even
sack
true.
JPT, before we sack anyone, let's be
Mhm.
honest. What we need to do is sack that board completely.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cannot
No, no,
let
no,
these
no.
But
lot.
the thing is, that's
Yeah,
never
Mares,
gonna happen
sack the
either.
no,
board
no, no.
first.
Yeah, Maresca's going with
Sack
them
this.
too.
Sack this
Yeah, yeah,
Stewart,
yeah.
Winstanley.
Bring me
Because I'm
Lewis
sorry,
Campos.
they cannot bottle a sixth manager. I'm sorry, they
Hey,
cannot
hey,
bring in
JK,
another
hey,
manager for us
JK,
anymore.
hey, JK, you know Luis Campos? That's who I'll go get. Luis Campos
Mm.
from
Luis
PSG.
Campos would be nice.
Yeah. He's a spirits man, bro. JPT, you know the players that he bought at
That
Monaco and
him
PSG.
or
This is
him
the only thing I
or I
want from
think it's
Monaco at
about
this
time.
point.
I think it's about time we unleash the bulldog Jose Mourinho. You know what I'm saying? Um, the
Big up
the
Unks in the
bulldog.
Yo,
building.
big up
Uncle Rods. Big up Unks.
Theo Rods.
Yeah, I
Big
don't
up
mean
Rods,
bulldog
bro.
as in
Big up
like he looks
Rods.
like it. I mean bulldog as in like the big dog, Jose
They got
Mourinho.
they got a
Right.
tough
I
game.
got you
They got a
saying,
tou-
yeah.
they got a tough game tomorrow as well. You know, they got Forest, bro. They got
I
Forest.
know.
True.
And Forest for them are our old enemy as well.
No,
Because
that'll be.
Forest and Liverpool have history.
They got a tough game
Yeah.
tomorrow as well, mate.
So do
Well,
City.
There you
that's
They
gonna
go.
have
be an interesting
Brentford.
one.
They have
Title
Brentford
decider.
away.
Maybe. That's arguable. That's a 6-pointer right there. Rosie
Yeah.
being, well, me and Rosie had the same thought. Please big up to Anfield Rods. Sad and like to him. Big top guy. I needed to
Mhm.
actually speak to him. I ain't spoken to him in ages, man. Big up, Unks, man. I hope you're well and you've had a happy new year, sir. Big up to you. But look, we're going to get I want to get scoreline predictions and then we're going to round it up because I've got to go off and do a couple of bits and pieces. So, JK, give me your scoreline, bro. What do you think the scoreline's going to be against Bournemouth?
2-1 Chelsea.
Come on. I hope so. Deals, my brother. What do you think the
My, bro-
scoreline's going to be?
my brother, I'm gonna go with 2-0 Chelsea. 2-0 Chelsea. I think
2-0
we get the
Chelsea.
clean sheet. I think we get the
Jay,
clean sheet. So I think we get the
clean
clean
sheet,
sheet.
yeah?
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go now. See ya.
In a bit,
Thanks,
JK. Big up,
JK.
bro. Thanks for coming on,
Thank
man.
you,
Big up
man.
Big up, bro.
JK. Big up JK. Big up JK, bro.
Yeah, we haven't spoken in a minute. Well, bro, you know where to find me. Shout me on Instagram, Unks, man. I'll hit you up soon, though, bro, because we need to do something. Big up to you and big up to JK as well, bro. Thanks for coming on, man. Much obliged to you, man. I know you probably came back from gym and thing. Big up to you, man. Thank you for that. Deals. No, sorry, JPT. What's your scoreline, brother?
I'm gonna agree with JK. I don't think we're gonna keep a clean sheet. This team doesn't keep clean sheets, and I'm telling you, Bournemouth are gonna get one in the final 10 minutes. Um,
Yeah, we do
uh,
gift.
we do gifts, man. Still charity, but yeah, we should win 2-1. Anything else? A draw? Bro, we can't go winless in 5. I'm sorry, but at that point, yeah, JK, you guys mentioned that we gotta start asking questions. Not saying to sack Enzo. That's too quick of a reaction. But we should at least find start looking into like what's going wrong with him, what's going on, what's happened different from the start of the season. Has he lost the locker room with the players he has issues with? Like, ironically, not the players that are set to leave. Um, and yeah, it's so we'll see if this is an ongoing thing. Hopefully, we can snap the winless streak at 4 and start winning before we play City soon.
Oh, we need to get some momentum.
At
I'll go
least
with. I'll go with. I'm thinking more of my heart than my head, but 2-1. 2-1 Chelsea because I
yeah.
just still think we're a mess, but hopefully we can scrape through it.
Part of me isn't
Uh,
even thinking a 2-2 draw is gonna happen.
Big up DJ Crane, man. Keeping it real, keep it real, keep it Chelsea, keeping it real Chelsea. Get my boy to 200. He deserves it, man. Big up JPT.
Also, man,
Look, man, we're going to round this off. Big up to Rosie, big up to DJ Crane, big up to Anfield Uncle Rods. Hope you are well again, sir. It's fucking good to see you, man. Big up to you. Jordan as well, my brother, my Jamaican brother. Big up to you. Well one, sir. Miss Melina in the house, the lady of Canada. Big her up. Right-footed left back. Good to see you, my guy. Dimes as well. Big up. Aces, my brother, good to see you. Stepsy, my brother, good to see you. JK was here earlier, of course. Dills was here earlier, of course. Prime was missed. Don't know where he was today, but he was missed. Bargav, my brother, big up to you, my guy. And of course, if you don't know, get to know about Leroy and the Fight Week show.
also too big up to was it right footed left back? I think it was the first. At least it was the first time I seen him in chat. So big up to you.
I think he was in. Was he in your chat or my chat? He was in your chat. So
Oh,
there you go.
awesome. Big up to you, bro.
There you go. Big up to you, and I hope you guys are well. But anyway, thank you to all. Stay safe. We're gonna hang on. He's 100%. he was 100% upset at somebody. Who? Prime. Get me to 7. Oh, you mean, subscribes. He deserves to get 10, 12 tops. Oh, bloody hell. 100% he was upset. So if we're talking about Prime, he may be, but he might have been just asleep or something. It's quite often than not we catch him when he's asleep. So
Yeah.
there you go. But it is what it is. But anyway, big up to everyone. Stay safe. We're out of here.
Peace.